In the name of God, my name is Ahmad Samim Najib. I am a trader from Afghanistan with over 10 years of experience in the financial markets. This message is addressed directly to the CEO of FundedNext, Mr. Abdullah Jaid.
This is not an attack. It is a public request for clarity, fairness, and transparency. For nearly a decade, I failed repeatedly in trading. I lost money, time, and confidence. After years of discipline, learning proper risk management, and refining my strategy, I finally achieved consistent profitability. I publicly documented the start of my challenge on YouTube because I had nothing to hide. I purchased a challenge for $1,200 of my hard-earned money with a $20,000 drive out on limit and a $26,000 profit target, aiming to earn a $200,000 funded account.
Phase 1 took me 3 months. I reached the target without violating any rules and got my signed certificate by CEO himself, Mr. Abdullah Jaid. Phase 2 took 2 additional months. Again, I met every requirement with strict discipline. This process is notoriously difficult. Industry statistics show that far less than 1% of traders ever succeed. I succeeded. The agreement is unambiguous. Pass both phases, receive a funded account. Apply the profit split. Judge the trader by performance. I complied with every single rule. Yet, on the very day I passed phase 2, I received an email alleging a device or IP-related issues.
Over several months, I executed more than 300 trades. Not a single trade, position, or decision was disputed. The only issue raised was that one of my personal devices had a historical association with another trader before I ever started my challenge. I want to be very clear. I was not accused of copy trading, I was not accused of simultaneous trading, and I was not accused of account sharing. The concern relates solely to a device's prior history, not to my trading behavior, strategy, or performance.
This allegation refers to something that supposedly occurred during the very first days of Phase 1. This raises a serious and unavoidable question of governance. After I successfully passed Phase 1, an official Phase 1 certificate was issued by FundedNext for the personal signature of Mr. Abdullah Jaid. That certificate was signed, approved, and formally confirmed. Only then was I allowed to proceed to Phase 2. If a serious violation truly existed at the start, then allowing me to trade for months. Pass Phase 1, enter Phase 2, and complete the entire evaluation is not a trader. Failure it is a systemic and managerial failure. Therefore, the questions that must be answered publicly are straightforward. Why was Phase 1 officially approved if a violation existed? Why was I permitted to enter Phase 2? Why was I allowed to complete both phases successfully? And why was this issue raised only after the evaluation was fully passed?
Raising compliance concerns after success undermines trust, credibility, and the integrity of the evaluation process. I am not asking for sympathy. I am not asking for exceptions. I am asking for consistency between written rules, internal approvals, and final decisions. If official approvals issued by the CEO himself can be reversed only after a trader succeeds, then every trader deserves to question the reliability of the system. This is not just about me. It is about process integrity. I respectfully request a clear, transparent, and accountable response. Final note for the avoidance of doubt: an independent legal counsel statement addressing this matter has been formally issued by my legal counsel. It outlines the binding effect of official approvals, the prohibition of retroactive enforcement, and the obligation to issue the funded account following successful completion of both phases. That statement is publicly available at FundedNextReview.com for journalists, traders, and arbiters to review in full. I remain committed to an amicable and transparent resolution. However, the legal position is clear. Once official approvals were issued and both phases were successfully completed, The funded account must be honored. I will end with a reminder from history. Uh, Three empires underestimated Afghans, and they learned that resolve, patience, and principle ultimately prevail. Thank you.